Hello all, welcome to another week, another wash hour. My name is Nicole and I started a 30-day hair detox in January 2021. So the purpose of my hair videos is to continue to document my progress with my healthy hair journey, applying simple hair care, foundational hair care knowledge and techniques to my hair long term, and how I'm progressing toward my hair goals. So today is maintenance cut day, and I thought about it, this is my first appointment where a year has lapsed since I partnered with my tight curl specialist. So that's awesome. So this is a year, officially over a year, because I was 6 months into the detox before I had my first appointment with my tight curl specialist. And so it's been officially a year since I built my tight curl specialist. So yay. And the touchstone, it's about 2 to 3 years most people average before people reach their hair goal, whatever it is. So this is my first year, and so excited to see what year 2 and of course year 3 will bring. So welcome. If this is your first time here, welcome back. If you're a frequent watcher, I appreciate you. Thank you to those who have utilized the super chat to leave me a tip during the instant premiere. I think you can do it as little as 99 cents and then up to however much you want. So I appreciate you who have done that. I appreciate you who have subscribed to Patreon to be one of my Patreon patrons. And for you watching today, liking, subscribing to my channel, all those ways you can support. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, you know, all those things. I appreciate all of you for doing that. So basically, this is my hair before. Usually I would, you know, talk to you about my hair and then go cleanse, condition, and style it. But Tieraney is going to do that today. So stay tuned for whatever footage and nuggets of knowledge that I get. If you're interested in partnering with the tight curl specialist, I'm hoping that this gives you insight into what your experience could be. But I will also leave the disclaimer that this is my experience with Tieraney. So if you've had an experience that is different, you know, you're not me, your style is not Tieraney, then you could have a slightly different experience. But I would hope that you would have a similar positive experience as I have had with my stylist over this past year. Don't forget to check the description box below. I've put a lot of information in there. My affiliate codes to the AG Hair, which is a shampoo, that all-purpose shampoo that I use pretty much every week, because when you do the detox and you're gonna see some curls and you learn about the shampoo spectrum, you'll learn that certain strengths of shampoo are for certain situations, and then you learn your hair and what situations to use those shampoos in. But the majority of the time I do use an all-purpose shampoo. Sometimes I do an all-purpose with a moisture poo. Sometimes I just do a moisture poo. Sometimes I just do an all-purpose shampoo. Sometimes I do clarifying all-purpose and a moisture poo, depending on the circumstances. So that's there. My Amazon stores and link in the description, and some other good information how you can find, you know, I Am Black Girls' page, my stylist page, things like that. So please check the description box before you ask a question. If you're on the instant premiere right now, please say hi to me and where you're watching from today. Sometimes I'm a little late, but I can see your comments once I join the chat to pop in. So I appreciate y'all for doing that. And I think that's all I have to share with you for now. Yeah, I think that's it. So stay tuned to see what happens with me and Tieraney. I'll see you in a little while. For today's maintenance visit, I have the most specialist guest, which is my mommy. So this is her first time going to a tight curl specialist, getting the full detox treatment, getting her hair set professionally in a wash and go, and getting her first curly haircut. So I'm really excited to share with you how her visit went and to include her in my hair progress videos as well. Here, Tieraney's explaining to my mom why her hair needs a good rinse before applying shampoo, to rinse out previous products, sweat, sebum, and environmental debris, and get the hair really good and rinsed before applying the shampoo, which is going to open up the hair cuticle and get that really clean, as well as allowing water to get into her hair. This is what hydration is: water getting into the hair, not water being on the hair. Write that down. And here she's explaining that cleansing, conditioning, and styling, following those three steps, is what's going to mainly be the things that help her get to her hair goals. And that while she's rinsing the water out, the way she's pulling her hair too is part of starting the process of removing shed hairs. That our hair normally sheds 50 to 75 strands a day. So during this process of cleansing and conditioning, we are trying to remove those shed strands. Do you see what Tieraney is doing here? She is emulsifying the shampoo before applying it to the hair. Now, she's a professional, so she starts from the top and works her way down. But for me, still doing my hair at home, it's best for me to do middle to ends and then roots to ends to get my hair shampooed the way I like to. But the important part is to emulsify it before, and that she's not applying the product directly to the scalp. Write that down. I know y'all see that. Look at her curls becoming juicier and more hydrated the longer she spends in the shampoo bowl, getting her hair cleansed and hydrated. And this is a professional detox treatment that is being applied to her hair. This is something that I would not try at home because I'd be afraid, one, that I wasn't applying it evenly, and two, that I wouldn't rinse it out properly. So this is definitely something that when I had my first visit, and your first visit is the only time you should need this, that I got this detox to really, after the hair is clean and the cuticles open, to get your hair really clean of all the product and things you've done to your hair over all the years before starting the detox. Curls, curls, curls. They seem like they're getting juicier and juicier because they are. And after the detox treatment is rinsed off, she still goes back in and shampoos it again. So I think this is the third shampoo so far on my mom's first visit, right? So the first visit to the tight curl specialist is going to be a lot more intensive because there's a lot more steps to do. But after this, her appointments will be about 2 to 3 hours because she would have been on her maintenance routine at home, and everything will go a lot more quickly. Pay attention to Tieraney's hand movements the whole time, kind of like when you put your hair in a ponytail, but how she's smoothing, massaging, squeezing the product. Tieraney's explaining to my mom how and why to apply the base gel. So massaging, working the product through, trying to get the curls to clump and elongate. So the product, you see how she emulsified it before she applied it, then adding the water and all those things together is what gets the elongation, the curl clumping, and contributes to the definition that she wants as she's working on her wash and go. Now, of course, since this is her first appointment, then her results aren't going to be as like defined. Like, she's still gonna have some frizz and stuff because this is like her first appointment. She hasn't been strictly following the 30-day hair detox before now. So after this appointment, then as she goes home and continues to cleanse, condition, and style her hair and work on her own technique, then her hair will continue to improve. And the reason she's not applying a leave-in or something before this step is because she wants the aloe-based botanical gel to do its work. So the primary reason that we apply that as the base layer is because it is humectant. It is going to encourage our hair to hold in moisture, like giving a moisture layer, which may seem counterproductive because we're going to dry our hair. But if you've ever used a botanical base gel and then not used it, you'll notice the difference in your hair and how it feels even when it's dry. So that's why she's starting with the aloe base gel, making sure that gets in and holds in the moisture before she goes in with a topper gel. So the first base gel gives that flexible hold, but then the topper gel that she uses, I Create Hold. Look in my description box for the discount code. But the I Create Hold is what gives that gel cast and that crunch, and that helps to combat the environmental factors she's explaining, because we live in the South near the Gulf of Mexico with a lot of heat and humidity in our natural environment, that we need that extra, we definitely need that extra gel to give us the results that we want, the longevity that we want with our sets. So the base gel helping hold the moisture in our hair, then the topper gel giving us that hold that we need for our curls to be set and to have longevity and crunch or crispiness, or that shiny, like, you know, it's crispiness. That's all I know how to say it. That's how somebody described it to me when they complimented my hair in a restaurant one time. He said it was crispy, child. All right. Notice how she's massaging the product all the way through, even at the roots, massaging that product in. And you see how my mom's hair is laying down at the edges and the roots. So all this massaging and distributing is helping to, if you have puffy roots, if you have frizz, like going through and massaging this product in is a key step. And after raking and smoothing, she goes under the dryer. Y'all, Tieraney has told me that my hair is all grown out. And
all of her pieces.
I'm healthy enough now to get color one day.
Yay. We have a good, healthy cuticle layer.
After 1 year.
Yeah.
So it's worth the wait.
You did it. That's your hard work paying off.
Yeah.
Consistency.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Team. Partnership. That's what we do.
Wash and go, twins. Mommy, what did you like most about your hair appointment?
That my daughter went with me, so I wasn't experiencing everything alone.
I'm back. Can you tell a difference? Yeah. I don't need to do the shake anymore. I've done it enough. Y'all know it does the shake. And that wasn't even a goal this time, to set my hair so it'll do the shake. But I learned a lot today. First of all, it was very exciting to witness my mom's first tight curl hair appointment, and to witness her seeing her curls for real, seeing her set, looking at her hair afterwards and being like, oh my goodness, this is my hair. Hearing about her setting goals, and she had lots of questions for me after about how she could maintain her set. So you know we buy stuff ahead of time over here, me and Abigail, my hair. Why do I have everything my mom needs? Like, cause I do the soap. I had like some empty bottles because I didn't have my smaller empty bottles. I didn't see them right away of my Balance and Boost, but I have my refill packs that I got from AG that I won with the contest, and I had those bottles, so like I could just write shampoo and conditioner on them, fill those up for her. I had an empty bottle of UFD, put her some for my new bottle in there. I create hold, same thing, so she's at least set for 2, 3, 4 weeks just with that little bit, because one, her hair is not as dense as mine, and her hair is not as long as mine right now, so those products are going to stretch her further than they stretch for me. And that'll at least tide her over while she's working on her technique until she can get her own stuff. Or she can come back and get some more from me. She's my mommy. I don't care. But about my appointment. So most of the appointment footage I got was my mom getting her hair done. I'm very grateful that Tieraney let me record the different stages and steps of my mom having her tight curl appointment. Mostly in the shampoo bowl, because that's the most important part. I didn't get the haircut because by the time mom was getting her haircut, I was under the dryer drying my hair. And the way the shop is set up, I couldn't see in there, which is fine because I got to just see the big after reveal, because I had no idea how she was going to cut mom's hair to align with her future goals. My mom wants to grow her hair out to all one length in a bob, in a shoulder length bob, ultimately. However long it takes, that's her goal. Now, my goal is different. My goal is to just grow my hair out into what's called balanced. So first, from this appointment, the next goal is to my ears, and then the next goal will be, you know, my jaw right here. And then once I get right here, I might be content. I don't know if I want my hair to be shoulder length with all these coils, because, you know, I have to do my hair every week. Tieraney only has to do it every 3 months. I gotta do what works for me. And how much can I do my hair every week? So we'll see what happens. We'll just grow together. But I was so excited to learn. Y'all know we've been working with this section. It's been giving me a lot of trouble. And I'm like, oh, it's gonna take me at least another 3 to 6 months to completely grow it out, to it's all healthy, and it's gonna be at least another year until I can grow my hair out. And it's progressed to the point where I could get hair color. Y'all, guess what? I can get hair color. Yes, I can. So yeah, I've been cleared for hair color. So my next appointment will be discussing. There's no rush. I'm just glad I made the achievement level. My next appointment, between now and my next appointment, whenever it is, probably my 3-month appointment, will be me researching. I have pictures, but just hopefully trying to find more pictures and be able to explain to Tieraney what I want from my hair color. She's so professional. I joke with her because she's like, no, you got to do a consultation first, then you got to come back and actually get the color, and then the consultation, we talk about what color you want, and we collaborate what the placement of the color, the care. I'm like, oh, you're so professional. So I like got to go through this process because you want my hair to be healthy. No, but I love it. I love her for that. So the consultation is free with my next appointment, but that'll be part, I have to book that with my next appointment since I've been approved for that, for said thing. And then I can show her, in the meantime, send her pictures, and then we could talk about what color to get and then set a date to actually get the color. So when I do my consultation that day, she's not just gonna whip out the foil and stuff and start putting color on my hair. She's gonna make a plan, and then we're gonna come back and color my hair, which I'm fine with that. Probably gonna be the best color I ever got. Yeah, so now I gotta think about placement, and for myself, like, what do I ultimately want my color to look like? I know that I've colored all my hair before. I love my natural shade of hair, so for me, I am looking to just get like dimensional highlights versus coloring, like recolor my whole head of hair. Is if I can just get some well-placed highlights in 2 or 3 colors, but not any color, like I have a certain color scheme in mind, you'll see, so that I can get that down pat, and then I can communicate that to her, and then we could talk about it and then make a plan. It's probably not gonna take that long, but I'm just excited to be on that road and to be entering the world, re-entering, because I had hair color before, but not hair color on healthy, hydrated hair. So this will be a new experience, and then we could talk and learn, and from my experience, may not be your experience, but together, about what things I might do in my routine to care for my color treated hair. And once I get a color, like after I learn how to maintenance and stuff, is it something I even want to maintain, or is it something I just usually I'll get color and I'll just grow it out till it's grown out? I don't think I've ever gotten color and then went back to like get retouched and things like that. So I don't know that life. So this is a brand new world. But I'm excited for us to do it together. So thank you for watching. This is my day 1 here. I told you that it was a lot of traffic on the way home. So while I was waiting in traffic, like I had already started pulling my curls apart. So this doesn't even look exactly like it looked when I left from Tieraney, because I've been pulling my curls apart. But the goal now is I've also been cleared to, I thought this whole like thing would have to grow to here for me to grow my hair down, but I can start growing my hair down. Like she's not cutting so much to try to make this hair match up to this hair, because this is grown out enough. So, and is meeting up satisfactorily. So we could start, next appointment, just continue to grow my hair down. But you see, I don't like my hair to just be, that's more like a bob. If my hair is like this, you see, I still like it to have a slight angle to it. And then as my hair shrinks and grows during the week, then it'll get even more of an angle. So I hope that was informative to you. I said, oh mom, she has like juicy, more shinier curls. She has more telephone cord curls in the back and more like wavy curls in the front, but her waves are bigger than my waves. Yeah, so she has like, between me and my sister who introduced me to the detoxes, hair as far as curl pattern, and my mom's hair isn't as dense as mine. So when Tieraney was raking and smoothing her hair, I'm like, haha, must be nice to get through that. Right here, this part of my hair, like some people have that many hairs on their whole head, Tieraney said, or at least on the front of their head, just so you can understand how dense it is up here and how around here it can fool you because it's looser curl and I get through this faster. But once I start getting into this zone and I'm like having to slow down and use my brush, Tieraney used the brush through my whole head, by the way, the brush with the best Felicia Leatherwood brush, that's just my hair. It gets denser as you go up, it gets coarser as you get up, and we use our tool to treat it accordingly. All right, for real, I'm done now. Thanks for watching, hanging with me. I will continue to document Tieraney's set. I gotta find another thing I did, because she's my mommy. I gave her my hair buff, but I thought I had an extra one, but my niece was over here and I let her borrow one, and so now I gotta figure out where's my hair buff, or I just have to sleep in a satin scarf and a bonnet tonight and rough it in the name of, you know, my mom's new hair journey. Okay, so I hope and pray that I can find my other hair buff somewhere. Yeah, before tonight. All right, I'll see you on day 2. It is a great day 2 hair. Welcome to my day 2 hair. And don't forget, our motto over here, motto, not model, but same, is be your own hair goals. So compare your hair to your hair, take progress pictures, and pat yourself on the back for the progress you've made, whether it's in your technique, shampooing, whether it's in getting better at saturating your hair with water, whether you're getting better at product application. This is the best after haircut day 2 hair that I think I've ever had. I don't have any issues to talk about right now. Just wait until it's time for my maintenance again, and looking forward to having my color consultation. I will say that I enjoyed, like this morning when my mom, I FaceTime with my mom like every day, in case you didn't know. I do. And so when she got up and her hair, you know how when you can wake up and you sleep on your hair, and when we wake up, we people who have natural hair, who sleep with their hair in a buff or a scarf and it squishes your hair down, like when I woke up this morning, like my hair was like all the way like that. And so I was showing her how I give it a moment, about 20 minutes, and fluff and zhuzh it, but how it's important. So I'm telling you what I taught her, because I thought it would be more like instinctive, but it wasn't. So when I pull my hair down around this part, I have my hand like this, but it's very firm, as if it were like a brush or something, like I'm using a tool. And I pull my hairs down around here, so you go in with open fingers, but then I kind of close them as I'm pulling my hair down. I do this all the time, that I didn't realize it was a thing until I had to explain the thing to someone else. And then up here, when I'm pulling my hair down this way, my hair is more like this, like it's a comb or a rake. And I don't close my fingers as I pull it down. I just kind of go on my scalp if I feel like my curls need to be loosened more, to give it more like volume and fall in placeness. And, you know, do it like this, or even when I'm coming this way, doing it like this if I want to get more volume or arrange it better. So I don't know if you do that, if that was helpful to you. I hope so. But that's when I wake up in the morning, like, you know, it's like your hand's a tool. So if you go in like this, it's like you're rubbing your curls out. But if you go like this and then put them in and then kind of gently close it and pull it down gently, then it's a whole different type of effect that you get with your styling and everything overall. And that's part of your styling every day. You know, you wake up, you fluff your hair out, you arrange it. This morning, I think a couple of these at first was like, they want us to be, it was like straight out like this. Even though it was smushed down, once I started fluffing it, it decided to straighten. It wanted to straighten out. So sometimes I will go, if it's a thicker piece like this, just for example, and I might have to separate the curls to make them lay down better, you know, give them a moment to wake up, to stretch 20-30 minutes, and then start. I don't take my hair buff and go right in and start messing with my hair. I give about 20-30 minutes to live, because it's gonna change. And then once it kind of expands, then I start really moving it into place. So even when it's first smushed down, I might just like do like this to get it started, but I'm not trying to make it look like anything yet. I learned that. And I also encourage my mom that when she's doing her, as she's learning to develop her raking and smoothing wash and go technique, that it took me 10 months to feel like I knew what I was doing. So give herself time, and me and my sister, and you know, can coach her along the way. But I'm excited. She looks so cute. And so yeah, that's my day 2 hair. So if this is day 2 hair, what's day 3 hair gonna look like? You know, with a fresh haircut, like all the styles look good. So I'm like, I want to revisit my curl mix set. I want to do a rod set. I want to do a twist out again with my, you know, when I did the bangs, twist out, like all kinds of things. So these next couple of weeks might be me trying a bunch of different things before I get back to doing the wash and go, because I have the fresh cut that's just gonna make everything look more better. Good. Like when you're first cut, Charles just cut the grass today. And you know, you get your grass cut, it's like you got a new house. It looks like you painted. It looks like, you know, stuff smells better. It's just all, you walk, ooh, look at that fresh cut grass. I think it's like that with fresh cut hair. Like everything is gonna look better. Thanks for hanging with me. I will see y'all on day 3 hair. I hope y'all have a productive day and find a reason to love something about your hair. Bye. Hey y'all, it's day 3 hair. OMG, your girl almost forgot to talk to y'all today because I was making candles. I was making soy wax candles, having a good time. So today I made fresh linen. Let's start with my favorite in that order. Fresh linen, rain. My husband said it smells like, that rain to him smells like a fancy hotel. He was like, ooh, what's that smell? It smells like a fancy hotel he has been to. Okay. Fresh linen just smells really like fresh washed clothes. You know, when you put that dryer sheet in there and the clothes come out. I like that one. I like them all. I made sunflower, smells like sunflowers. Gentleman, which smells like mahogany teak wood. So if you like something that smells like a freshly showered man, you know, with a little bit of body spray on, that Gentleman mahogany teak wood is for you. And then before, I had made the bourbon candle, which smells like a fancy man, like a sophisticated man, because it smells kind of not quite powdery, but you know how it can have that comforting in the powder vanilla family, but it still smells masculine. That's what bourbon, but it has a little twang of bourbon smell to it as well, like the whiskey. Is bourbon a whiskey? Bourbon is a bourbon. Whiskey is a whiskey. And did I make staycation? What's the other one I made? Anyway, you can go check my website, lavishcoco.com, to see which candles I have available and order your candles over there at Lavish Coco, as well as whatever new soaps, lotions, body butters, sugar scrubs that I have been working on to make things that smell good but are really good for your skin, you know, with ingredients that you can pronounce that aren't potentially, like, you know, carcinogenic and lead to, you know, health problems, because we're putting things on our bodies that can make us sick. So anyway, that's what part of what I've been doing today. And so it's the end of the day and I was about to get ready for bed and I was like, oh yeah, I gotta talk to y'all. And I noticed today that my bang situation has improved. Have you noticed? It used to be kind of a struggle up here, but my hair is growing out, getting fuller. Tieraney she does set my hair, you know, as crispity crunchity like I set my hair. Her set's probably gonna last, like, if I weren't doing what I were doing today, I probably would have reset my hair today, but I'm probably gonna reset it Monday or Tuesday, because I'm really thinking I'm ready to do a roller set, which is a foam style. So if I do a rod set, rod set, that will be something I would do in the evening. I'm trying to figure out now that, like, my hair has grown since I first got the rods, so now I gotta figure out which rods. I think this one's too big, right? Is it? I think this one's too big. And is this one too small? I don't know, because I haven't done it before. We're gonna try it out though. I think this one is smaller, but it gives me more wraparound and can give me a little more, yeah. So it's smaller, but it gives me more wraparound, which gives me like a longer curl. So we're gonna figure it out. I got like this size and one, the white one, that's a little bigger, that I have a lot of them, and the same size that I use for my niece's roller rod set. And she roller rods, that's what we used to say in high school, girl, the roller rods. Did y'all say that in high school? But so the same size I use on my niece, and her hair is longer and denser than mine, and so I'll be looking forward to doing that. I might hop on and do a live while I'm rolling my hair and then potentially do one when I'm taking my hair down the next day. And I also got to get my motivation up to sleep with a head full of hair rollers, because, you know, I've hardly had a ponytail in this year. I had very low to no tension styles in my hair, so I don't even think my brain, my scalp wants to stand it. And you know how you do something because you have to, like my previous hair practices, I felt like I had to suffer, but like I haven't been suffering, just been having enjoyment this last year and a half. So I really got to get my mind right to be like, okay, you're gonna sleep on rollers. We're gonna do it together. All right, so I will definitely see you on day 4 here. Thanks for hanging with me. Have a productive day. Hey, day 4 here. So I woke up. Let me show and then talk. So when Tieraney does my set, of course, there's a difference. She set my hair to give me the best cut, to give me movement, and she doesn't use papaya slip or bamboo ginseng, you know, an anti-humidity, anti-frizz product on my hair. And you know, we live in humidity down here on the Gulf Coast, so I expect my hair to start swelling and fluffing, but it wasn't looking like I would like it to look. And I didn't have time to reset my hair, so I decided to remix it. And I recorded it the first time I remixed it, but then I looked back at the placement of my twists and I didn't like it, so I remixed it. So that's gonna give you a good look of the final. I don't know how the parts look back there. I used the comb to make sure it was kind of straight up here, but after that I'm more focused on, you know, how the twists look, making sure they're puffed out like I like them. And so I will put that video here of me, how I, you know, wet my hair and put it into the initial twist, because it's like a similar process. And then yeah, that's my day 4 hair. I still don't know if I'm gonna reset my hair tomorrow, and also I know I said I want to roller set my hair, but you know, it's difficult to, once you get into the groove of this simpler wash and go, it's hard to get out of that groove, because it's only going to take me, you know, 2 hours, less than 2 hours, and I'm done with my hair. It's really hard for me to switch that up to a style that's going to take me 2 hours, like, to put it in my hair, and then I got to sit under the dryer maybe, you know, okay, 20 minutes it takes me about to rake and smooth my hair. After, you know, apply the gels, rake and smooth my hair. To do a twist style, a flat twist style, it takes me like an hour to just twist up my hair. Then you got to sit under the dryer, which is less time in the dryer because it's foam. Then I go to sleep. Then I wake up the next day, have to take it down and style it, and it's not gonna last as long. Then for the rod set, it's gonna take even longer because I have to like do individual sections and like roll it on the rod, then sit under the dryer, then sleep on rollers. Kind of want to make sure my hair gets dry because you know I'm high density. Then wake up the next day and take my hair down for it to be beautiful on day 1 and just deteriorate on the other days and not look as great. I'm estimating because I haven't done this before. Whereas with my wash and go, you know, I set it less than 2 hours. I'm going about my day, going about my week, and I don't have to worry about my hair remixing it really for 5 to 8 and sometimes up to 10 days depending on the toppers and product combo I use. So can you understand, let me know if you're watching the instant premiere or in the comments, can you understand how once you get to the simple hair care lifestyle, that even though other styles are cute and fun, it's like, but I'm thinking about how my life is set up and I really just don't want to be worried about my hair, especially with this heat and humidity. So I might need to stop acting like, but I really thought I was ready. I'm gonna do a roller set when it's summer, and maybe that's a style I need to visit in the cooler months. What do y'all think? Maybe that's my problem, because I have the best intentions in my mind, but you know how we feel one way this day and the next day might have some extra energy. I might pop up Tuesday night and be like, you know what, let's do it, and it'd be an awesome week. But I'm just letting y'all know how I'm feeling with my hair, and that whenever I'm thinking about how to do my hair on any given week, it's like wash and go is number 1, because that's gonna be the simplest, bestest, way to set my hair. Let me know if that's for y'all. I know some people say their twist out is their number one. Twist out used to be more of my number one, or like a twisted updo like this, but wash and go has become that style for me. All right, thanks for hanging with me. I will see you on day 5 hair. Yeah, my mom's hair is still doing great. She's getting used to sleeping in like a hair buff and stuff at night, but she's tying that hair up. And she commented, let me share what she shared, because I can't remember if I shared it with y'all yesterday. She said that, my mom's not on social media like that, so I'm just gonna tell you what she said. That not having to worry about rolling her hair at night or doing it in the morning besides fluffing it out. She said all the time that you have to take doing your hair every day, she used to take doing her hair every day. Now that's all concentrated into one day, that she could just set her hair for one day and not have to worry about it the rest of the days. And I was like, and we was on 3-way with my other sister that's you know, cleanse, condition, and styling. The OG, the first one to do it, my sister Sharon. And we were like, yes, Mom, that's the thing, is that simpleness is, she's like, I don't have to do anything to my hair, and just, you know, pull it down, fluff it, walk around, go about your day. If you're going to take a nap, you can tie it back up. Like, that's the simplicity of it. And just being so happy that you don't have to worry about your hair every day. You just have to worry about it about once a week. All right, so I'll leave y'all with that nugget. So I'm appreciate her being on her journey from the beginning and like benefiting from all her new simple hair care lifestyleness. I will see y'all on day 5. Have a productive day. Since I recorded this anyway, I thought I'd put this in here to show you how I did my twisted updo style. So enjoy this bonus content. Hey y'all, it's day 5 here, and I worked out really well this morning and my scalp feels itchy and yucky, so I'm ready to reset my hair for next week. I would have reset my hair like an hour earlier, but it was all of a sudden after my workout it started storming, thundering, like lightning really close. So I'm like using the pool rules, like, well, if it had lightning in 30 minutes, then, you know, we can swim type of thing. So now it has it's still raining and I can hear the thunder, but it's like far off. It was closer. So reset my hair and a wash and go, because I'm going to be working out a lot over the next 6 weeks at least. Start, you know, lifestyle. And I need to set my hair in my set that even in spite of workouts, it's going to last 5 to 10 days, depending on how I set it. And sometimes I'll be doing 2 a days, like workouts. Like this evening I might hop back on the treadmill and do some cardio, whereas this morning I did my strength training, you know, calisthenics stuff, you know, squats and push-ups and high knees and stuff like that. If you're familiar with Masi Arias's workouts, then you know what I'm talking about. So I will see you on the next video. Thanks for watching, liking, subscribing, joining memberships. If you're in memberships or on Patreon, and if there's a video that I've said should be there and it's not there, or if there's a video that you would like to be there that is not there, please send me a message over there and let me know what you have in mind so I can be thinking about how I would do said video. So thank y'all so much. I also can't wait to get my set on my hair, because my hair is like all pretty much grown out and healthy. I was being too hard on myself looking at my old hair versus my new hair. And I'll talk more about in the next video too, about even like my trouble spot and what that was, and how going through the healthy hair journey and growing out my hair and all the things that you don't see. Just see me on the next video, okay? Yeah. So I will see you, and let me see. That's it, right? Check the description box before you ask a question, because your question may have already been answered. And yeah, thanks for hanging with me, and I hope y'all have a great day.